One of Vladimir Putin's most powerful supporters, a man who just won big in a parliamentary election in Russia, makes a menacing prediction. Vladimir Zhirinovsky, an ultra-nationalist firebrand who now leads Russia's third biggest party, warns Americans about their votes.
They're voting for peace on planet Earth if they vote for Trump. But if they vote for Hillary, it's war.
Zhirinovsky says Hillary Clinton, quote, craves power, that she'd create panic if elected. Then he goes even further.
If Hillary Clinton wins, it will be the last U.S. president ever.
Putin has stoked nationalism in Russia in recent years in order to shore up political support, and so it's useful for him when he has these types of ultranationalist characters like Zhirinovsky making these kinds of remarks.
Meanwhile, tonight, Putin and his inner circle are pushing back against the latest allegations that their hackers are trying to sabotage America's vote. CNN has learned investigators believe a cyber attack which exposed voter data in Florida was the work of the Russians. The Obama administration has just publicly named and shamed Putin's government for hacks of the Democratic Party, accusing the Kremlin of trying to destabilize America's political system. Putin says the U.S. is trying to deflect from the damaging content of the stolen emails. Analysts say if there's anything to what U.S. officials accuse Putin of doing, this is unprecedented.
It's extraordinary for a foreign leader to go to these lengths to interfere in an American election. And, I think it partly shows how bad the relationship is between the United States and Russia at this point.
Experts say if his hackers are meddling in America's election, it's a cold calculation by Putin.
But here is Alex Jones explaining why Trump is Trump.
Russia is on its knees, bleeding to death, trying to stand up and bound the wounds. Russia's dying just like we are. And Russia, unlike any other European country or Japan, is trying to survive. And so Russia's putting up a fight in the face of just absolute pure evil.
So if Trump wins, it's a good thing because he wants to work with Putin.
The globalists hate humans. They want world government. They think they're God. They're psychopaths. They want to deform us and jack with the food and mutate everything. Russia's banned GMO. You tune into Russian TV now, it's like I'm hosting it. And it's not that I'm something special. I'm just human resistance. I'm someone smart enough to study it and decide to resist it. I love people. I love my kids. I love people in Japan and people in Mexico and people in Russia. I love people all over the world. I hate tyrants. I hate psychopaths. And the only reason I get tears in my eyes when I think about this is because I have so much energy to assault the enemy. I want to tear them limb from limb. I want to meet them. I'm sick of them. I'm ready to fight them. I'm ready to stand against them. I believe in humanity. I'm not a parasite that gets off on dumbing people down. I'm not a parasite that wants to hurt people. I want to crush the enemy, and I will crush the enemy, and you have to crush the enemy, and we will crush them.
People misunderstand about Crimea. When Crimea voted, it wasn't a military takeover, the people of Crimea voted to be annexed by Russia. And the United States and Europe all became furious and angry. But the people said, we want to be part of Russia. What the Westerners don't understand is that Crimea is considered the Jerusalem of Russia. Because Christianity was brought to Russia from Crimea. And the man who brought it from Crimea to Russia was a guy named Vladimir the Great. That's why Vladimir Putin wanted Crimea back. He wanted to restore this Christian Holy Land to the motherland of Russia.
That's right.
And so for us to argue with them, we don't understand the importance of it.
Yes.
It's sacred to them. And they're willing to fight over it. They're saying, but see, it's Christianity. It's not Islam. It's not Hinduism. The Russians are saying, this is part of our Christian heritage. We want it back. And so there's a revival taking place in Russia. And we better watch it here in the United States because we're turning into Babylon.
You're right.
we're turning into Babylon, and Russia is reaching out to God.